For this assignment, I was really hoping to challenge myself. Last semester, I took a photography class and was actually able to do a lot of these pictures, and so I wanted to take a different approach to it and see if I could come up with some different results. For my wide-angle picture, I chose a bike rack, and I decided to take a different view of it because it's an everyday object that we'll see um, really anytime, and a lot of people don't take the look down the bike rack kind of the way I did. For my telephoto picture, I took a picture of the bells on the tower up on South Quad. A lot of people don't get to see these bells up close ever, and so I thought this was a very interesting picture for the audience. For my color picture, I chose the proteins, which are on the Integrative Genetic Biology building. They are three beautiful colored proteins, and I like the way they stand out. Even though people see them every day, they stand out against the bland buildings that are there around. For the no color, I decided to use a picture of reflective stairs with some snow in the background. The snow is really white, and the stairs are kind of a bland color, and so doesn't show much color. Although I really like the picture itself. For my stop action picture, I showed snow falling outside of my neighbor's door. It was really cool to be able to see the individual flakes of snow falling instead of just a line as it would normally appear in photography. For the blurred action, I showed a basketball flying through a hoop. This was interesting to see the trail that the basketball take, and I found one where the detail of the basketball was still saved by the picture. For my high and low angle picture, I took some of the staircase. It was a round staircase on the backside of architecture building. It was very interesting to see the over-the-top angle going down the staircase, and then a nice picture of the sun through the staircase from the bottom. For my direct lighting picture, I chose a landscape picture, which features the Altgeld Bell Tower, the auditorium, and the observatory. The light reflects off the observatory really well, and I like the way that bounces back. I was able to mess with the color a little bit and draw out some of what was in the shadow and draw out some of the colors in the buildings themselves. For my indirect picture, I chose the tower on the South Quad and the sun in the background. The light from the sun is coming onto the tower at kind of a weird angle. Plus, the picture that I took has a nice glare coming off of the sun, which looks really interesting in the picture. With the indirect and direct lighting pictures, I tried to take it a different way than normal. I wanted to really challenge myself and see if I could find these in an everyday setting, like out in the world, instead of just setting them up and taking them in like my room or something. For the close-up and the super close-up, I used the statue which sits on my porch. It was really interesting to see how the stone looks whenever you get in the super close-up, and I thought my picture is a really nice one that shows that. For the morning, noon, and night, I just kind of took the picture from the other angle, and I took it over the shoulder of the statue, and it reflects over Lincoln Street Drive Avenue, Lincoln Avenue, and it just kind of shows the difference in the light from it. Unfortunately, my pictures were not quite in the same focus, but I really like how the pictures themselves turned out. For my video, I have my roommate's dog O'Malley doing dog-like things as my other roommate talks to him, and it really is interesting to see how much different it is to use a tripod and how much clearer the video can be without the shaking from just holding a camera. This was a very insightful assignment, and I'm happy I had the ability to do it. I'm excited to do 8 more.